Well, testimony is continuing today in the trial of a man accused of killing a Toronto police officer. Let's bring in our Faiza Amin standing by outside the courthouse. And Faiza, we are expecting to hear more today from Constable Northrup's partner.
And that's well underway. The defense getting their opportunity to continue their cross-examination of Sergeant Lisa Forbes. Yesterday, she was on the stand taking questions from the Crown and giving her account of what happened that night. Her partner, Toronto Police Detective Constable Jeffrey Northrup, was killed nearly 3 years ago. So the lawyers, a big focus for the lawyers of Umar Zamir, who is facing a first-degree murder charge, is what the officers were wearing that night. So a reminder that these were plainclothes police officers. The defense is arguing that Zamir and his wife, who was 8 months pregnant at the time, did not know that these were cops or police, saying they weren't dressed like police and they weren't acting like police, that they were banging on the car and that they were scared. The defense is looking to poke holes in Forbes' testimony, often pointing to the statement she gave prior to this trial. It's important to note that the officers were in the underground parking garage at Toronto City Hall back in July 2021, conducting a separate investigation of their own. Zamir's lawyer, Nader Hassan, pressed Forbes on the matter that the officers approached Zamir and his wife along with his toddler who were inside the vehicle. Forbes said she introduced herself as police to Zamir. Hassan said that was a lie and that she rushed over instead, as he says she previously stated that she was in a bit of a hurry to get there because another vehicle was already leaving and Zamir and his family were getting ready to leave that empty parking lot as well. Forbes saying she and Northrup were walking casually up to Zamir and she identified herself as police and showed her badge. So Hassan saying that that's not how it happened and that she was much more aggressive than that she has been explaining, which Forbes has denied. So Northrup was struck by a vehicle and he did die that night. The Crown saying that this is a case about the choices that Zamir made that night that led to the death of Constable Northrup. Zamir pleaded not guilty on Monday.
Indeed, some key testimony that you're listening into today, Faiza. And for the next little while, can you talk a little bit about some other key witnesses who are expected to take the stand?
So you have Officer Forbes, who has been taking the stand since Thursday here. That is a critical testimony, but two other key witnesses are Amir Zamir himself, as well as his wife, his lawyer, saying that they want to speak to the state of mind that they were in that night, that they were fearful, and that this was a situation of life or death, Mel.
All right, that's our Faiza Amin. Thank you so much for that update. And of course, we'll be continuing to follow this story at CityNews at 5 and 6. Thank you.